border battle that brings together two schools fighting for a bronze boot. A tribute to a former ROTC instructor, the bronze boot is the ultimate prize in today's resumption of the border war. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Auction is set to.
The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. In the last meeting, the Rams trampled the Cowboys, making brown mustard out of them in a game that never felt competitive.
I think everybody went into that one thinking it was going to be close. Colorado State obviously had some other ideas, David. Their intensity was simply unmatched in that game. That's where Wyoming's got to be better this time.
Got to be much better because they took that bronze boot in a bad spot last year. It was not competitive, not at all. They had to have been embarrassed. They had to have been thinking about this for a year, and they want to come out and put a better display on.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turns it on at midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Pressure coming. He's going to fire deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna run it. It's Dupree. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Hand off from the shotgun. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking for the score. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
Entering play. Option is set.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive.
Option is set.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Anderson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Fitzgerald. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Option is set.
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The border war over the bronze boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the bronze boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war, David.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and finally throw it, that's when you take it.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Dupree. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rams!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Entering. Auction is set.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Anderson wants to throw. Trying to set up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. That's hot. It's Ross. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Hard running there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ross.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding it? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
On the move, it's Dupree. Makes him talk to the hand. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Fires complete on the crosser. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Anderson will throw. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in and watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And
now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And option is set.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this. Already up 21-0. Got his man down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Option is set.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Runs through a tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Finds a man on the right. And firing the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. It's a draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Catch in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built it.
Pocket breaking down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense.
There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Auction is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw. Now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Anderson wants to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And option is set.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lanier. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rams!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Enter. Option is set.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Anderson will throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway.
Option is set.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, give on the inside. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Buys a little extra time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Rams line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Entering
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
Entering play call. You have 5 options.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Cover 3 Sky.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Option is set.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the run. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Makes the grab, breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're going to ride this running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Rams have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, he's got some space. Look at that tough quickness, just running through everybody.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Colorado State! The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Entering play call, coach
They'll
suggestions.
try to add another to their lead.
Categories. You have 15 options.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just
Entering
4
play
plays.
call, you have 5 options.
And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
The football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Pulls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown Rams! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds the tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Colorado State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And
That's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack point.
Auction is set.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Trying play action. Lets it fly. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Coach suggestions. RPO alert.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back. Turning it on. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch and holds it in just shy of the 30. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Showing off the arms. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Rams come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll try it again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And the Rams back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Option is set.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just
breaks into the open. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds.
Auction is set.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football.
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making its presence felt. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Running into the open space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sound strategy here to try to punt it away from that return guy.
Auction is set.
All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off.
He lets one fly deep. Hauls in the deep ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Auction is set.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old bronze boot.
And the Rams will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got it in the middle. It's Durr. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Sims. Under fire. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Option is set.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The give on the option. To the 10. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown Rams! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Option is set.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Reading the option, it's Sims. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Option is set.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Now on first down from the 30. Power football with the run. Shows him the stiff arm. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He uncorks one deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Lanier. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Option is set.
The Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Option is set.
And the Rams trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Colorado State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being no shot. There's no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Entering play call. Coach, cover 3, CD bench blip. Option is set.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sargent.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver there on the slant throw. Gets across the defender, makes the nice catch, hauls it in.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for space, it's Harris. Really tough run there, he got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Shakes off the defender. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The quarterback had plenty of time to throw there, but nowhere to go with the football, and eventually he was shown where to go, to the ground.
And those are great for me as a defensive lineman. I love those sacks. I mean, those are so fun because it doesn't matter if I get there in 1 second or 5 like it took right here. The defensive backfield did their job, made the QB hold on to the football, and the defensive line just kept pursuing, and then the defense finally got a sack.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
There are 6 categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Now they'll run the draw. Shows him the stiff arm. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for first and goal.
From the gun. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Entering play call, you have 5 options.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Entering play call, coach 6, cover 3, cover 6.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
And option is set.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Found a seam. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Using his legs, it's Dupree. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And into the end zone. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And option is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll run the read to the left. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man all by himself. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. On the option. Now the pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Makes the catch. It's Ross. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. Quarterback's got the first. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from.
Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And this tight end is having a day. With that last catch, he's now got over 150 receiving yards.
Auction is set. Auction is set. Auction is set.
We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Auction is set.
So 1st down will open up the final period. It's a draw. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because
Touchdown, Rams! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
We have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And he tacks on the extra point.
And auction is set.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 6.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he went out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Ross. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Avant. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rams are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Ready to try the point
there are
after.
8 categories. You have 15 options.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
Entering play
So that
call,
scoring
you have
drive
5
took only
options.
6
Kickoff
plays.
left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. He'll pull it on the read. Got room at the 35. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Coach suggestions.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Here's the heat. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed, turning it on. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Buying some time. He throws into the middle of the field. Makes the grab inside the 30.
called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt
And the extra point was good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This guy's supremely talented, but sometimes the jump from high school is a little too much in some games, and it has been so far here. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle, and you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
42, Spider.
Here's the handoff. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physical.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
Entering play call.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They go to the draw. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game.
Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And option is set.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They are set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. It has been a huge struggle so far for this guy. He just has... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Entering play call. Cover 4 quarters.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming, they have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them, all passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
There are 8 categories.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
There he goes. He's at the touchdown Rams. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And this quarterback has had a rough game. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. As corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
You gotta love the defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And
man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20.
Suggestions. There are 8
guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense.
Counter Y is selected.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Steps away to find some room. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Rides the back on the option to give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Fowler. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz. But because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play. Now setting up 4th down.
And the returner will be brought down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Looking for a crease. It's Avant. The discard, and he's running free. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Easy.
Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
There are 8 categories.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice game. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Option is set. Option is set.
The Rams have it with a 1st and goal.
Cricket.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Bills.
Lining up for the PAT.
15 options, attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking that right to their face.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
You have 5 options.
And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Rams will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
And he tacks on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot to return that one as he moved it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away.
Entering counter or RP wide zone.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. Get the in.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Coach suggestions.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra.
Got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Auction is set.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee.
Entering play call.
One of the great rivalries in the West comes to a close with the Rams taking the victory. There will be partying in Fort Collins tonight. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering post-game screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected.